Welcome to One Chemistry. Always do your best. Now, let us see about 100 conversion in organic chemistry. We are seeing it as episodes. This is the 28th episode. If you didn't watch previous episode, I encourage you to go and see. Here we solve 5 problems step by step. Stay tuned. Let us see the question number 1. Question number 1 contains cyclopentane with one bridged carbon. It is connected with carbonyl and phenyl on the other side. They are using the light as the catalyst. They ask you to find the product. We have 4 products. Mostly in the products, the position of double bond is differs there, whether inside the ring or outside the ring where the XO. So here you have to understand that the position of double bond is varied and ring opening occurred. The answer is B. Let us see how. Here carbonyl is there, you are using the light, so definitely Norris type 2 reaction occurs. Norris type 2 reaction normally the hydrogen transfer from the gamma hydrogen. So there are 2 gamma hydrogen, gamma 1 and 2, but gamma 1 is very close to the carbonyl group. So the proximity here is important. So the hydrogen transfer to the oxygen forms alcohol. Here remaining is staying as radical. So the radical has to be quenched. The radical is there and ring strain also there in the system. To reduce the strain, 1-2 double bond will form and a 2-4 bond will be breaking there. So the bridged carbon are highlighted as green. So the first carbon is bridged carbon. Then the 1-2 double bond form there. Then the one radical is remaining. That radical has to be quenched. It can be quenched by the hydrogen elimination. So the double bond is formed near the alcohol. The double bond and alcohol. So there is a possibility of heteroenol tautomerism. So the final product is clearly ketone, which is the answer B. So the double bond is in the second position in the ring. Here you have to learn 2 things. In Norris type 2 reaction, hydrogen transfer occurs where there is a proximity or which is near to the carbonyl group. The second thing is if there is a free radical along with the ring strain, the ring will be open. Then the question number 2. Question number is benzene which attached with 3 butyl groups which is in the tertiary butyl form which is in the 1, 2 and 4th position. Here they ask you to find the product. The product is mostly the bond between inside the ring. So you have to guess which product is which where the tertiary butyl occur. Here you have to understand that the tertiary butyl group is bulky one. Tertiary butyl group is the bulky one and the ring closure occurs. The answer is A. Let us see how. Here 3 tertiary butyl groups are there. Here I number the benzene 1, 2, 3, 4. The numbers can help you to understand the reaction much better. So you are using the light. The light makes the diradical along the benzene ring. Here ring strain is definitely important because the tertiary butyl group is huge and bulky, so steric effect will be there. So the steric effect forces the reaction formation along ortho tertiary butyl group. So ortho tertiary butyl group form diradical. We written 3-4 group also as a diradical. So clearly the bond formation occur between 1 to 4 and 2 to 3. Here I written as a 2 steps to avoid the confusion, but really it all happened in the concerted way. So if you write the equivalent there, so you are getting the final product is A. Here tertiary butyl group and hydrogen are above the plane. Why? Because the cycloaddition always it is a syn attack. So if you remember from Diels-Alder reaction, the attack is always from syn side. So always the groups are in the same side, either above or below. This case answer is both are above the plane. So the answer is clearly A. Here you have to know one thing. Even the intramolecular photochemical reaction is possible if there is a highly strained ring system. Here strain is induced by steric effect of 3 tertiary butyl group which are so bulky, promote the reaction to further. Then the question number 3. The starting metal is with many functional group, bromine and double bond and triple bond. They given the catalyst like tertiary butyl tin hydride and ABN and benzene with reflection. The choices are given with 6 member and 5 member ring and some cases cross ring formation also there. Here you have to understand that skeletal changes definitely occur and ring closure also occur in the same way. The answer is A. Let us see how. The starting middle contain many functional groups, but you are using the radical initiator, which is tetrahydrobutyl hydride and AABN. The AABN initiate the reaction, so which eliminate the bromine and radical formation in the bromine position. So bromine eliminate, radical forms. Since there is a double bond is there, the double bond can be written as diradical, so the bond formation occur. Here the two possibilities, the radical can attack in the double bond either way, but here only 5 member is possible due to the ring strain of the methyl group. The same thing happened, the radical is again there, it has to be quenched. So the radical again attack the triple bond, so the 5 member ring formation again occurs there. So the 5 member ring formation occurs, so the radical is again there on the end double bond. Here also strain play the important role, so the radical formed on the end position. Then you are using the radical reducing agent, which is tetrahydrobutyl tin hydride, which supply excess hydrogen. So the hydrogen is there, the finally radical will be quenched. Here you have to learn two things. When there is a radical formation along with double or triple bond, there will be a multiple ring closure occurs. Here the methyl group and ring is very rigid, so you cannot replace with 6 member ring. Only 5 member ring formation is possible. Hydrogen cannot go away, but the other answer possibility is also there, but this is the major product. So methyl group steric effect and ring rigidity play the major role here. Only 5 member ring is formed. Then the question number 4, the starting metal fused system with decalin. So the decalin ring attached with benzene ring, there is a carbonyl and both hydrogens are above the plane. Here they ask you to find the suggested reagents for the product. The product contains carboxylic acid and double bond. Here the choices are the phosphine reagents and butyl lithium and Jones reagent. Then you are using the hydrogen and butyl lithium and DMF. Same hydrogen, butyl lithium and CO2. Finally the chloroacidic acid in the ester form LDA and boron trifluoride, DMSO and ethyl nitrate as a base. Here you have to understand that one carbon is more from the reactant and there is a alkene formation. So you have to choose the reaction according to that. The answer is C. Let us see how. The starting metal contains ketone, then you are using the hydrogen in the tosylate form. So you are having the nucleophilic attack on carbonyl, so the hydrogen and water elimination. So you have the hydrogen formation. This is called Shapiro reaction. Normally it is called Shapiro elimination also. So the tosylate is a good leaving group. Again you are using the butyl lithium. So butyl lithium abstract the proton there. The negative charge is formed. So again we are introducing the negative charge there by abstracting the proton on the alpha position. The proton is abstracted. The charge is traveled. Here you have two good leaving group. One is nitrogen and tosylate. So the nitrogen leaves, tosylate leaves, and you have anion. So you have anion, you have CO2. In CO2, carbon has positive charge due to electronegative oxygen. There is a 2 oxygen, so much positive charge is there. So negative charge attack on carbon. There is a carboxylic acid formation is there. So clearly the new carbon is introduced and double bond also introduced in the system. Here you have to learn two things. One is hydrogen along with the carbonyl group. You have to guess the Shapiro elimination reaction. Second thing is CO2 can be the better source of acid introduction in the ring. Then we see question number 5. Question number 5, the starting metal contains the 8-member carbon atom system, which is a linear chain where the alkene is in the middle form. The reactant is a symmetrical one. Then you are using the amine and bromide. Then you are using the acid and dichloromethane. Here they ask you to find the product. Here double bond is definitely reduced and there is a stereoselective addition. Whether cis addition is there, trans addition is there or not. The answer is B. Let us see how. The reaction is very simple, but it helps you to teach some very good basics here. Here triple bond is there, you are using the acid. Since there is a symmetrical system, you can add hydrogen anywhere. So you can add hydrogen to the one system. The positive charge is here. Then you are using the bromine from the tertiary butyl ammonium ion. So the bromine is attacked here. Here attack is the trans attack, or you can say anti-attack. The bromine is formed. Why this reaction is simple given here? Because in normal HBr addition you are always having E and Z reaction, but here due to the bulkiness of the reagent you have only E form. So E form is there. That's all from this episode. I hope it was useful. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion, comment below. Stay tuned for next episode.